Pentair IntelliChlor ic40. My Pentair IntelliChlor ic40 says it's running normally, but my chemicals are off. With the saltwater generator on high, my chlorine reading is not going up.
There's some critical things that I don't know how to answer with respect to that question. Number one is, how big is the pool? How many gallons of water? Because what an ic40, what that number indicates is up to a 40, it'll chlorinate up to a 40,000 gallon pool. However, to create enough chlorine for a 40,000 gallon pool, it means the unit has to run 24 hours a day at 100% to produce enough chlorine to run a 40,000 gallon pool. So you could have a couple things happening. Either it's not producing chlorine, which is possible, but more than likely you're not running it long enough. Again, beyond then the unit itself, whether there's a malfunction in the unit itself, you also have to look at what other things could be preventing the chlorine from building up. Is the temperature really high? Are you in the rainy period? I know the Midwest, we've had so much rain continually that as fast as the chlorine's in there, you're getting algae and things in the water from the rain. That's reducing your chlorine level, as well as use. If the pool's being used a lot, you're probably just not being able to catch up on the chlorine. So it could be the unit, but it also could be a lot of different factors. The temperature of the water, there's a myriad of things happening there. Usually when the diagnostics in the unit itself are telling you what's going on, that's usually pretty accurate. If something funky goes there and that breaks, then it would change your readings and stuff. But if everything else seems to be working okay, then I would trust the command center, the control for the unit itself. The other thing you could do is dump some liquid chlorine in the pool to boost it, to make sure that it's taking care of any contaminants that maybe that chlorine is being used up so much. And then also run 24 hours a day at 100% and see what happens. I mean, that's ultimately what you'll find out if it's working or not, is if at 100% 24 hours a day, if it's a pool smaller than 40,000 gallons of water, you should be able to see it. But the biggest mistake people make is not running the pump long enough. And that's certainly a thing, that it's only creating chlorine while that water is moving, and based on the percentage that you've selected on the unit itself.